Chapter 2. Party of Doppelgangers. At this moment, in countless innumerable worlds beyond imagination, description, calculation, or expression, all the doppelgangers of Kṣitigarbha Bodhisattva from the hells converged in the Triastriya heaven. Simultaneously, by the power of the Buddha, those countless sentient beings who had previously been taught and had unwavering faith in the attainment of Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi, perfect enlightenment, were liberated from various forms of existence. They too had the good fortune to come to the Triastriya heaven. They brought with them various precious incense and flowers to offer to the Buddha. These sentient beings have endured countless eons of suffering, continuously cycling through the ocean of birth and death without respite. It is due to the boundless compassion and profound vows of Bodhisattva Kṣitigarbha that each of them has attained a certain level of realization. Now, under the blessings of the Buddha's power and the unwavering vows of Kṣitigarbha Bodhisattva, they have the extraordinary opportunity to arrive in the celestial palace of Triastriya heaven. Their hearts are filled with immense excitement and reverence as they gaze upon the Buddha, stare closely, a moment also reluctant to leave. At this moment, Shakyamuni Buddha extended his golden arm and, using his miraculous powers, touched the heads of all the doppelgangers of Kṣitigarbha Bodhisattva in countless, inconceivable, immeasurable, and indescribable worlds. Then he said, "In this impure and wicked world, I have been guiding these stubborn beings to cultivate their minds, soften their nature, abandon evil thoughts and actions, and return to the righteous path of the Dharma. Most of these beings, through my teachings, have undergone various degrees of transformation, and some have even attained certain levels of realization. However, among every 10 beings, 1 or 2 still harbor various negative habits. To address this, I have manifested countless billions of forms and employed various teaching methods. Some beings possess sharp intelligence, readily believe upon hearing, and are willing to accept the teachings. Others have already accumulated virtuous merits, and with my repeated encouragement, they have achieved various accomplishments. Some have shallower roots of virtue and limited wisdom, but through extended guidance, they eventually return to the path of Buddhism. There are also beings burdened with heavy karmic obstacles, lacking reverence for the Triple Gem. Each of these beings exhibits unique circumstances, and I have manifested countless forms to lead them to liberation. I may manifest in the form of a man or a woman, a celestial dragon or a spirit, or even appear as mountains, rivers, forests, plains, lakes, ponds, springs, or wells, all for the benefit of sentient beings, enabling them to feel the power of the Buddha and attain liberation. I may also manifest as a celestial emperor, a Brahma king, a universal monarch, a layperson, a king, a minister, an official, a monk, a nun, a male or female lay follower, and even as a hearer, an arhat, a solitary enlightened one, or a bodhisattva, adapting to the sentient being's dispositions and circumstances to guide them. I do not limit myself to appearing solely in the form of the Buddha to liberate beings. You can see that I have toiled diligently for countless eons to liberate these stubborn and afflicted sentient beings. For those who have not yet been tamed, they will experience the results of their karma and face the consequences. If these afflicted beings fall into unfortunate realms and endure immense suffering, I want you to remember my earnest instructions in the Triastriya heaven. Make it your duty to ensure that all sentient beings in the Saha world, from the time of Maitreya Buddha's appearance until now, find liberation. They should forever be free from various forms of suffering, and when Maitreya Buddha appears, they shall all receive his confirmation of their spiritual progress. At this moment, the countless doppelgangers of Kṣitigarbha Bodhisattva from all worlds merged into one, tears streaming down their faces. They were deeply moved, filled with a sense of reverence, and full of admiration as they expressed their heartfelt sentiments to the Buddha. Throughout the distant past, I have walked a long and arduous path, spanning countless eons. It is through your guidance, O Buddha, that I have gained unimaginable divine power and profound wisdom. I have manifested innumerable forms, spreading throughout worlds as numerous as the grains of sand along the banks of countless Ganges rivers. In each of these worlds, I have appeared as billions and billions of forms, liberating billions and billions of beings, guiding them to take refuge in the triple gem, ensuring their eternal escape from the cycle of birth and death, leading them to the blissful world of nirvana. For these beings, even their smallest virtuous deeds in the realm of the Dharma, as insignificant as a hair, as tiny as a speck of dust, or as minute as the tip of a hair, I have tirelessly endeavored to guide and deliver them onto the right path of the Dharma, facilitating their liberation from the cycle of birth and death, and ensuring their perpetual freedom from suffering. In that way he repeated this 3 times. I only hope that the world-honored one will not be worried about beings of the future who have bad karma. At this moment, the Buddha praised Kṣitigarbha Bodhisattva, saying, "Excellent, excellent. I also rejoice and commend your virtues. Since time immemorial, you have steadfastly upheld the great vow, hell is not empty, and I will not become a Buddha. After liberating all these sentient beings, you will be able to attain enlightenment and become a Buddha."